So what if I told you the biggest difference between people who build real wealth and people who struggle financially their entire life isn't necessarily income? Often it's really more about time and more specifically about compounding interest. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly how compounding works, why starting early matters way more than starting big, and how waiting even a few years can actually cost you hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars. Most people think wealth is built by making more money, and sure, income no doubt definitely helps, but income alone doesn't necessarily create freedom. What actually builds wealth is letting money work for you instead of you always having to work for money. And compounding interest is the engine that makes that happen. Here's the problem though. Schools don't teach this, jobs don't explain this, and most people don't understand it until it's already too late. Compounding interest is simple. It's when your money earns money in essence, and then that money earns money. And then that money, it earns even more money. It's not linear, it's exponential. At first it looks boring. Year 1, year 2, year 3, nothing exciting really happens. But then something shifts, and that curve starts bending upwards very, very fast. Let me give you an example that really hits home. Person A starts investing at age 25. They invest a modest amount every month, and they stop at age 35. While person B waits until 35, but invests more money every month all the way to retirement. Now here is the shocking part. Person A, who invested less money overall, ends up with more wealth than person B. Why is that? Well, because time did the heavy lifting. Compounding rewards early action, not just the effort. And this right here is why I tell people all the time, it's not about being perfect. It's about getting started. By the way, if you want to learn how I personally use real estate to accelerate compounding through cash flow, appreciation, and tax advantages, check out my private community. I'll put that link in the description below. So waiting oftentimes feels safe. Waiting feels even responsible, but I'll start when I make more money, maybe is what you say, or I'll start when the market feels a little bit better. I'll start when I feel ready, when I have enough information. But here's the truth no one tells you. Waiting is actually very expensive. Every year that you wait, you lose time, and time is one thing compounding can never give back. You can always earn more money, but you can never earn more time. This is why investing early, especially in assets like real estate, is so powerful and so important. You're stacking compounding on top of compounding. When you look at like cash flow compounds, equity compounds, debt paydown compounds, appreciation compounds, all of those things are compounding, and over time momentum becomes absolutely unstoppable. So if you take anything from this video, let it be this. You don't need to start big. You just need to start now. If this helped you, hit that like button, subscribe for more real world investing education, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.